Hi everyone, and welcome to the next in the series of simple and informative videos from Impact IT, your partner in all things data. Today we are going to demonstrate how Power Automate can be used to create automated flows to save you time and extend the capabilities of Hedberg. A Power Automate flow follows a structure of, when a trigger event occurs, it will execute a set of action that will lead to a result. And it works best when it's connecting multiple systems together. A trigger in Hedberg could be events such as when an order is closed or when a punch item is created, etc. The trigger could also be time-based. An action can be things such as sending an email or Teams message or creating an event in the calendar, etc. Each flow will have its trigger and set of actions. In our service of Matrix Cloud, we offer a management tool for all your automations. In this tool, you can see all your automations. You can use the search bar if you need. You are able to create new flows and view or edit existing flows with no coding required, and it's fully self-served, so you are able to manage everything by yourself. Let's see an example of one automation in action. The examples are only for demo purposes, to show the capabilities of Power Automate. The idea is that together we can think of flows that are more specific to your needs. In this example, the automation is triggered when an order is closed, which occurs when all the lines have a delivery date. And as our action, we will send a survey. So let's head into Hedberg. In here, we will select an order, and we will mark the lines as delivered. So now we will search for that order again. Let's select the line, and we can see that it was delivered. Let's head into our inbox. The event triggered the flow, so now the customer receives the survey. For demo purposes, it's a simple survey with only one question. It could have more questions. If the customer selects they are not satisfied, an event in our calendar will be created as a reminder to follow up with them. So, we were able to see how we can use events in Hedberg as triggers and send emails and surveys, and depending on the result, manage our calendar automatically as well. Let's see another automation example. In this example, the trigger will be when an open issue or punch item is created. The action will be sending an email with an attachment. Notice how the email contains variables. We can see them if we go to edit mode. Those are available to use in the email. This is an HTML email, not only plain text. We'll go to Hedberg and add a new punch. We input the date, order number, select the line number, and complete other required fields. Now that the punch was created, we will go to our inbox. After a few moments, an email arrives. It contains a rich text email with an image. And it also contains a PDF attachment. It contains all the data of the recently created issue. In this example, we saw how we can create files dynamically with new data. Let's see another example. One thing we will do for this automation is using a time-based trigger. This automation will run on a schedule that we defined. It will send an email to all the customers that have an installation occurring the next day in order to remind them. Here in Hedberg, we can see the installation that is scheduled. So we will run our automation manually. We'll check the inbox, and we will see a new notification email that the customer would receive, reminding them of the upcoming installation. Let's see another automation, shall we? In this scenario, every time there is a new time entry, we will check if the actual cost spent on labor is over 75% of the budget amount for that order. If that happens, we will send a message on Teams to notify the project manager. Initially, our actual is less than 75% of our budget. We will go and create a new time entry. Let's add 30 more hours of labor. And now let's check our order again. And we see the actual being very close to the budget amount. So, we will go to Teams. And we see a new automated message arrived, informing us of the event. Let's see one last automation. In this scenario, we will email our customers automatically if they have an unpaid invoice amount for more than 30, 60, 90, and 120 days. We can see we have a customer who hasn't paid their invoices. So we will go into our automation manager and run the flow. And as a consequence, the customer will receive the unpaid invoice reminder email. One last thing I want to mention. At the beginning of this video, I demonstrated the tool we use to view and manage Power Automate flows, what we call the Matrix Cloud Control Panel. Let's face it, building and managing flows in Power Automate can be complex. Impact IT wants it to be easier to work with these flows. With the control panel, subscribers are able to manage, edit, and duplicate Power Automate flows, all without having to write any code. Not only will this reduce the need for developer resources, it will increase the ability to share automate content between subscribers. In the very near future, we will be adding a projects and features capability to the control panel that will allow subscribers to direct and prioritize the things that Impact IT works on, such as product features and enhancement as well as custom projects. Subscribers will have the opportunity to review the list of new projects and features being considered, upvote the ones your dealership would be able to use, and even elect to participate in projects that have been approved for development. We will provide project descriptions, high-level estimates, and costs to participate, with the goal to enable subscribers to pool their financial resources. We'll even provide a mechanism for subscribers to submit their own suggestions for features, enhancements, and projects. And remember, at Impact IT, we help you integrate, automate, and visualize.